Hey, what's up, everybody? Welcome back to another Project Moon reaction. Today we have another Limbus Company song, and it is the first Intervallo. I haven't heard anything from this first Intervallo, and I know I skipped quite a few to get to the songs I have gotten to, but this comment from C86 said I should listen to the battle themes and the boss themes out of this one, so I will be doing that. These are a little bit shorter than the other ones I've heard before, so I'll be doing them both together as requested, because they're both about a minute and a half, so it should be a nice, concise little listening experience to be able to listen to one, react to it as I do, talk about the things I want, and then listen to the second one and do the same. So I guess without further ado, let's go. Well, this is different. Okay. Not at all what I was expecting out of this. Very like blues rock and roll. Some like big band stings thrown in there for some effect. Completely different vibe from the ones I know. Oh, chill. Hell yeah. Go to town, drummer. Ooh. Jesus Christ. Going in for a big finish here. That was not at all what I thought it was going to be. This is like the most unserious theme I've heard from a boss in this game so far. Everything else has been so like important. It has such a weight behind it. There's a reason for being. And this one just feels like you're having a night on the town with the boys. Like this is just a good time. This is just energy. It's a good vibe. It's kind of silly in a way. Like it's all solo. It's the entire thing is basically just a guitar solo. And I love that drum solo in there too. Actually phenomenal writing there, really bluesy, had a lot of accents in there that you would play in stuff like more aggressive swing jazz even. It was definitely a well thought out part, and overall it was just a fun song. But that's why I'm kind of confused, because I'm so not used to that from this game. Especially up to this point, I've heard these battle themes, and even though those do have some energy to them, they're usually not quite this much fun. Usually they are still a little bit more downtrodden and they feel worn and tired, like you should be at the time that you're fighting something. But also, like, this feels energetic in a way like the Final Fantasy battle music feels energetic, or like Xenoblade Chronicles battle music seems energetic, very much like that one. And I'm like, why is this tone of this game is confusing? I don't know what to think about that. I don't think it's a bad song. Like, I enjoyed every second of that 1.5 minutes, but it's also like, what is going on in this case? I feel like maybe because it was like this first event by this name, that they weren't sure what they were going to do with this, or if that there was even going to be more than just one. So they were like, hey, let's throw something to the wall and see what sticks, and maybe this will be the tone, and maybe it's gradually shifted over time. Or they just went into this knowing full well that the first one was going to be a little bit more fun, kind of like a more entertaining introduction to like bring you in slowly and to tell you over time a much more intricate story than initially planned. So like, I'm not sure what to think about this one, but it was just a lot of fun. And now I'm really wondering what the boss theme is going to be like. Are we going to be in the same genre pocket? Like, is it going to be more of this? Is it going to be just completely different? Did they pull you in with this and having this energy, and then the boss is just depressing as all shit? I suppose we'll have to find out. So let's listen to that one next. Nope, we bopping. Oh, this one's very 80s. Okay. Let's go with synth pop. Gonna do some jazzy aerobic exercises to this. Gonna run down the side of a river, punching the air to this. It's still fun. I'm really confused. Woo! That was a really cool introduction to that guitar there. There it is. I was wondering when that guitar was gonna show up. I was like, hey, you just told us it was gonna be there. I am flabbergasted. I am... Something's wrong here. But it's not in the way I thought it was going to be. I will repeat, this is the most unserious theme. I don't know what's going on. I think the last one was a little bit more goofy. This one had a slightly more serious tone to it, but it was still like in theme, kind of the same. It was going for that same high energy, and again, kind of confusing considering all I really know from these are like emotional weights to bear. I'm not used to this coming from these events in these games. Just like I know, or at least I thought I did, what to expect from these, like these high emotion writing sort of conflicts that you have to fight through, and the boss themes of course being the like culmination of everything that you had gone through up to that point. And this one just feels like you're having a good time. So I really am going to double back and double down on my opinion from the last one, that this is maybe just them kind of goofing around with it. This one being as fun and energetic as the last one makes me even more consider the possibility that they just didn't know exactly what they were going for, and they just threw a bunch of random crap out there, and they decided to be kind of goofy with it instead of like being something much more serious. So I'm going to run with that theory, that might be what's going on here. I have no clue. There's no like educated guess to make about what characters are feeling in a song like this, because it's just like, it's energy. It's just fun. Like, maybe the song's time period has to reflect like the goofiness, the unserious, like maybe the character is a little over the top, and that's why this almost feels like an over the top 80s theme. Something that's almost so campy that you just don't know what to do with the energy. So you're like, hey, 80s pop was very campy. The entire energy of that 80s stereotype is really campy. Let's just make a campy boss. Maybe that's what's happening here. Maybe it's just straight up like a pair of sunglasses throwing finger guns at you, some goofy shit like that. I don't know. This is probably the biggest conflict I've had between like what to feel over a song from this game, because it is throwing me off so bad. This is not at all in any way the genre I expected, the tone I was expecting, nothing about it. So trying to pick anything from this is basically a fool's errand, and I'm not going to try any harder than my random throw it at the wall guess I just gave you, but it was fun. They got the entire aesthetic right. It just feels campy, so campy. It's so campy. That's all I can say. That's the only word. It's goofy as shit. This is some clown shoes wearing music. This is... I can't think of anything else. It's just so fun. But I think it's because I've only heard this game really do the whole serious tone thing that maybe this game has a little bit more fun than I expected, or it really truly was just this one time, and this is just the result of that. But anyway, gonna stop throwing my guesses out there because I'm sure all of them are incorrect with a song like this. I don't know. For all I know, this could be extremely serious, and I'm just talking shit about it because the music is a little too energetic, but I digress again. Thank you all so very much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, let me know. And let me know if I'm right as well, because like I have to restate that this time. I don't know, and I gotta know what the hell is happening during this event. So tell me down below. And of course, if you want to request something else, go for it. Maybe I should listen to the other stuff from the other Intervallos. I don't know. Let me know. And of course, if you just like this video and you want to follow me and support me for more stuff in the future, you know how to do all that. And I will see you all in the next video. Goodbye!